Jai Hind students, dear students, today we will discuss about the balancing of a chemical equation. How will you balance the chemical equation that we will discuss today? Okay, we have to discuss about the balancing of the chemical equation. I have given in the form of the question that balance the following equations. Dear students, if we will discuss about the chemical equation, then we can tell that chemical equation is the representation of the element, representation of the chemical uh, reaction. Means whatever happening in the chemical process, that one we are representing in the form of the chemical equation. That is said to be the equations, chemical equations. Okay. Now this representation of the chemical equation is in two different form. One is said to be the skeleton equation or word equation. Second is the skeleton equation. Word equation means in which we are representing the reactant and product in the term of word, just like this one: sodium hydroxide plus sulfuric acid, which will react, means sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid both will react together to give the sodium sulfate plus water. So this is said to be the word equation. This is said to be word equation. Now this word equation we can represent in the term of the symbol. How we can represent the sodium hydroxide? This is the word equation. Now sodium hydroxide, NaOH, sodium hydroxide, which will react with sulfuric acid plus sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4, gives out sodium sulfate Na2SO4 plus water. Okay, so this is the symbol equation. It is also known as skeleton equation. Now this skeleton equation we have to balance. How we will balance, and what is unbalanced, and why we will balance the chemical equation. So dear students, first you should know that this balancing of the chemical equation is according to the law of conservation of mass. Means we have to follow the law of conservation of mass to balance the chemical equation. What is the law of conservation of mass? Law of conservation, according to law of conservation of mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can change from one form to the another form. Okay, first one. Second, another form of the law of conservation of mass, we can tell that total mass of the reactant is equal to the total mass of the product. This is said to be reactant. This is reactant and this is product. So according to law of conservation of mass, the total mass of the reactant is equal to total mass of the product. It is in the term of mass. Now here you are going to balance the chemical equation. So according to law of conservation of mass, the each element present in the reactant side, means the total number of different kinds of element present in the reactant side should be equal to the product side. See how many sodium is present here? Only one sodium. But in the product side, 2 sodium is present. So 1 sodium, 2 sodium. It means it is unbalanced. So it is need to balance the chemical equation. Okay, how we will balance? We will discuss. Wait for that. Okay. See, 2 sodium atom, 1 sodium. So how we will balance? We may write here, we can multiply with 2. So this is 2NaOH. This 2 you have written, it means 2 sodium, 2 oxygen, 2 hydrogen. Okay. Plus H2SO4, central atom sulfur, 1 sulfur here, 1 sulfur. It means no need to multiply, no need to do anything in this H2SO4 and Na2SO4. So we will write like that. H2SO4 gives out Na2SO4 plus H2O. Now Please see how many sodium? 2 sodium. Here 2 sodium. And sulfur 1, sulfur 1. So now after balancing the central atom, here you have balanced the sodium, sulfur. Now we will see total number of oxygen. How many oxygen present here? See SO4, 4, this SO4, SO4. Only what is there? 2 oxygen. 2 oxygen here, and here how many oxygen beta? Only 1 oxygen. So what we have to do, and total hydrogen, 2 hydrogen here plus 2 hydrogen here. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 hydrogen in the reactant side, but in the product side only 2 hydrogen, so we can multiply with 2. Now please see and try to find out the total number of reactant. This is element in the reactant side, in the product side. Sodium, oxygen, hydrogen, sulfur. How many sodium present here? 2 sodium. In the reactant side, 2 sodium. Product side also 2 sodium. Total oxygen in the reactant side, 2 oxygen here plus 4 oxygen here. So 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 oxygen in the reactant side. In the product side, 2 oxygen plus 2 oxygen, total 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 here. Hydrogen, 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen, and in the product side also 2 to the 4 hydrogen. Sulfur, 1 sulfur, here also 1 sulfur. So total number of element present in the reactant side is equal to the product side. It means this is the balanced equation. It is balanced equation. Understood, my dear? So same concept. By use of same concept, we can do the balancing of the another equation also. This method is said to be the heat and trial method. Heat and trial method. This is the method to the balancing of the chemical equation. Okay, but this method have so much limitation for the balancing of the chemical equation, because this method we can't use to the balancing of the chemical reaction which occur in the several steps. Like in the mechanism, chemical mechanism equation, we can't use this method for the mechanism. Okay, and one more, if we are unable to balance the chemical equation by the heat and trial method, then what we have to do, which method we can use for the balancing? So for that, very simple and easy method we are using, that oxidation reduction method. Oxidation reduction method, and second is the electron method. Oxidation reduction method means half reaction method, and second is the electronic method we are using. So that both method you have to learn in the higher classes, that is in class 11th you will get about that. This is the simple heat and trial method. One more chemical equation I want to give you. Okay, so second equation is the potassium bicarbonate, which will react with sulfuric acid to give the potassium sulfate plus carbon dioxide plus water. I am going to write in the symbol form potassium bicarbonate, KHCO3, which will react with sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. Okay, potassium bicarbonate plus sulfuric acid gives out potassium sulfate, that is K2SO4 plus carbon dioxide CO2 plus water, that is H2O. How many potassium present here? 2 potassium, here 1 potassium, so we have to multiply with 2. Now 2 potassium, so K2 balance. Okay, my dear, this potassium and this sulfate balance. Simple concept I am going to give you. And how many hydrogen? 2 hydrogen here plus 2 hydrogen here. Total 4 hydrogen. But here how many hydrogen? Only 2. So you have to multiply with 2. So 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen, total 4 hydrogen. So 2 2s are 4 hydrogen. 1 carbon, 1 carbon. Total oxygen 3 2s are 6. Here 2, 2 plus 2. Okay. See, this is 3 2s are 6. But how many carbon here? 2 carbon. Here only 1 carbon. So you have to write here 2. So 2 carbon, 2 carbon, 2 2s are 4 oxygen plus 2 oxygen, total 6. So this is balanced chemical equation. This is the balanced equation. Understood, my dear? So by use of this concept, you can do the balancing of the another equations also. Please do the practice, and God bless you. Have a nice day.